we go. Getting our money's worth out of that new video. I like it. Yeah, we have had some very large hail in these storms. Over baseball-sized hail reported. That's the biggest hail report that we've seen so far today. The warning on this one, there was a tornado warning, and it was mentioning that we could see 4-inch diameter hail. Haven't seen any reports of that yet, to be fair. But, yeah, 75 miles per hour, 3.25-inch diameter hail. And this is all going to be moving down into hill country here over the next several hours. The newest thing that's come out here is that we have a severe thunderstorm watch, a new one, a relatively recent one that came out that now includes Austin and San Antonio. Okay, so Waco, San Angelo, you guys were already under the severe thunderstorm watch. Dallas not included, by the way. West side of Fort Worth is included. And these storms are generally moving toward the southeast. So I think these could be some nasty, big evening storms for Austin and San Antonio. I know, you know, these are towns where a lot of people are like out on town. People like to be outside, etc. Just be prepared because there are going to be some storms around, that's for sure. I always think it's interesting to look at the visible satellite here and just see just how big these storms are. Yeah, these started popping off around 2, 3 o'clock or so. You can see some of the newer ones popping up there. You can also see the outflow boundary. Look at this. All right. I couldn't help myself. See, I should have just stuck with the radar. But once you pull up the satellite, there's too much cool stuff to talk about. Okay, you see this thing right here? It's like a thin line right here. And it actually extends like underneath this storm too. That's called an outflow boundary. And it's probably left over from some storms that were going on earlier, like much earlier. But the thing is, it can actually create new storms. And look at this. As it moves down toward the south, it creates some lift in the air, clearly creates some lift. It acts like a squeegee, the outflow boundary. It's cool air that's down at the ground. It goes like this, and it acts like a squeegee, and there's a bunch of air out ahead of it that ends up rising on top of it because it's literally pushing the air up as it moves south. So what you'll end up seeing is the outflow boundary goes through, and then either a storm that's in progress will tend to strengthen, or you'll get new storm buds that pop up out behind it. And yeah, you can see, I mean, as that thing moves down toward the south, it just storms everywhere, firing up all along it. Even a few out ahead of it, actually, which is not related to it, but pretty cool stuff there. Okay. Let me go through the severe thunderstorm warnings here and get you guys counties as far as who's going to be affected. Again, the only kind of bigger town that's being affected directly right now is San Angelo. You go over to the high-resolution radar here. Again, we just had some reports of 1-inch diameter hail all over town. Concho, Tom Green County, or Conco, 1-inch diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind. Got another storm, Crockett and Orion counties, 1-inch diameter hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind. Now we get farther toward the east, this one's going to have some bigger hail in it, I would imagine, yeah. And look at this, by the way. This is another outflow boundary that I was just talking about. You can see it on radar as well as satellite. Interesting stuff. Okay, 2.5-inch diameter hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind associated with this storm. This is for Coleman and Concho counties. So, yeah, that's going to go until 6:45 Central. And then we have our other storm here where we were showing you the video out of Alexander, Texas, that's moving through Hamilton right now. Another high-end severe thunderstorm warning with 2.5-inch diameter hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind possible there. So we got some big boy storms out here. This is no joke. DFW Metro, not looking too bad. Got one little shower popping up on the northeast side of town. I'm going to throw the lightning on here too, just because I want to see how much lightning is in these storms. I would imagine there's a tremendous amount when you have storms with updrafts that are large enough to be producing, you know, close to softball-sized hail. Few lightning strikes here, not far from Dallas, and this just goes to show. I wonder, guys, what do you think, Chris? Is this the anvil off of one of those, off of maybe this storm? Let me check. Let's check on the visible down here. So we're seeing some lightning that's on the south side of Dallas, and the rain doesn't appear to be all that heavy there. We can always go to the visible and figure out what's going on.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. I think it is. I really do think. Yeah, I think it's the anvil from this storm. So, you know, even though the storm itself that's dropping all the hail and the rain, that part of the storm is like down way southwest of Dallas, you get this overhanging anvil, and it doesn't look all that bad, right? I mean, you can see the Mamadas clouds, which look kind of cool. Haven't seen any pictures of those yet. But you can also get big bolts of lightning that come out of the anvil. It doesn't always have to come directly out of the updraft here. That's the interesting thing about these storms. Now, tonight's forecast will take this stuff. Oh, look at this. Thank you, Reagan, for this video. I appreciate it. This was sent in to us by a viewer. Some nice hail falling in San Angelo. Remember, we just showed you there were some reports of quarter-size hail. This hail looks a little smaller, but you can also see the pooling of the water there. So, flash flooding is going to be an issue with these storms, that's for sure. And actually, Little Rock, Arkansas is under a flash flood warning right now. Water reported over the roadway, 17th and Broadway in Little Rock. So some water in that area. I'll get to Little Rock in just a second here. Here's a forecast model through the rest of the night. And so when does this stuff get into Austin and San Antonio? That's going to be probably during the evening. Yeah, so looking at the timing on that, based on the Fox weather model, sometime between like 8 and midnight, and then lasting on and off through the first half of the overnight. Let me also go to a different forecast model here. I like to just kind of look at a few different models to see some of the different possibilities. This is the high-res rapid refresh, and kind of the same idea. Yeah, sometime between 8 and midnight. So I'd say probably between like 8 and 11 really is when the worst of that comes through San Antonio and Austin. It'll probably be around the same time because it's some kind of line of storms like this that comes through. Big hail and some damaging wind possible in those.